any time you impose upon the market or business certain requirements, you will always be met with the answer that, well, this is going to lead to job loss because companies are not going to be able to provide for the environment, be environmentally protective, allow flexibility in work without laying people off because of the additional costs. Well, one has to eliminate that problem. By,
that whole line of argument you want to eliminate with one fell swoop.
By publicly guaranteeing employment at a living wage to all who are able and willing. Now, this would not involve having jobs that are going to compete directly with what's already going on in the private sector. That would be counterproductive.
Right.
It would just foster new unemployment.
Okay.
It has to be a matter of providing the kind of public goods that profit-seeking enterprises are neither willing nor able to provide.
Let's talk about make-work jobs.
Well, not make-work. Rather, doing jobs for all of the goods that are necessary to promote our rights. I mean, think of all the substandard housing, lack of affordable housing, eliminating the problem of homelessness. All sorts of things could be constructed that the real estate market and home builders are not able to make a profit on currently, right? Likewise, caring for individuals who are by themselves, the elderly, providing aid in schools, getting involved in all sorts of public works without turning America into one big toll road, as our current president seems to want to do with his supposed public works program. You know, there's no shortage, and we can look at it as a kind of anticipation of what could be done. To go back, you know, to the 1930s when Roosevelt came out with the WPA, the Works Project Association, which put 8 million people to work, and of all sorts, artists, writers, lawyers, whatever, and producing the kind of public goods that we still take advantage of today. And there's room for all of that, and think of what a new birth of freedom this would represent, where everyone coming of age knows they will have a meaningful job available to them. Anyone coming back from the armed services will know they will have a meaningful job awaiting them. They won't have to face homelessness. Everyone coming out of prison will have a meaningful job awaiting them. It'll be possible to earn a living legally. Yeah. And there will be no temptation to have to resort to anything else.
Right. And the entire line of argument that we can't expect corporations, even in the private sector, to behave appropriately because it would lead to job loss. That line of argument's gone.
Yeah. So I think this is actually a keystone. It's not sufficient by itself, but it's absolutely necessary and indispensable.